It's very late, it's almost midnight, and I go online anyway. I cannot sleep. Hi guys, the wizard Akura is in the house. Is it Gryffindor? Is it Slytherin? Is it Hufflepuff? Or is it Ravenclaw? Hi guys, welcome. I see a few people already joining. Hi, much love to you guys. I hope you are doing well. You don't sleep? No, I cannot sleep. And you don't sleep as well from Switzerland. You're still awake yourself. Hi guys. Much love to you all. So let's see if people would join today. Yeah, it's a different time. A completely different time. Hi. Much love to you. I hope you are well and everything is alright with you. Yeah, I cannot say what happens for real. I just feel something happens in the night. So I really cannot sleep since the last days. I cannot. Okay, have fun. So let's see what happens today. Yeah, I published, a video recently. Maybe you already saw it, about what's happening here in Germany, right? So about the government and so on. To be honest, the energy is very heavy here. The energy is very heavy here again in Germany. They try to scare the people with climate change and climate lockdown now. Yeah, and they talk about it here in the government. Yeah, let's see what happens. So I have mixed feelings. But what I feel is the crystalline sun helps you to activate your 12 DNA strands slowly. So here, and that's very interesting, they are not spraying on the sky, almost never. Since 4 weeks or 5 weeks now, we have almost every day a clean sky, which is good, right? So you can anchor the crystalline codes, you generate vitamin D, so it's good for the plants and for nature too. But now it's getting out of balance. It's really not raining here. And I really feel, nature really screams for water. They really scream for order. And that's really too much. And my point of view is they use HARP. I don't want to talk so much about it. I feel they're using HARP in Central Europe. Because even in Austria or in Denmark, I heard, in France, it is the same. Even in Sweden, I heard it's too hot and too dry. Even in UK, it's too hot and too dry. And that's not normal, right? So, and I feel is, they are using HARP, okay? So that people fall for it more when they come with a climate lockdown, right? Because it's so dry, it's so hot, the sun is so hot, it's not raining, see what's going on with nature. So then people will believe it more. But in return, they don't spray. Yeah, which is good because you are anchoring the crystalline codes here. So when you want to come to Germany now, don't hesitate. It's super hot here and the sun is shining every day. Then you can generate vitamin D here. Yeah, let's see. I feel there is a plan behind all this. You say it, in Sweden it's hot. In Sweden, it's hot. Yeah, I heard about it. Hot in the UK. Carl, yes, I heard about it. We have lots of spraying in Canada. See, it's different everywhere. And why don't they spray here in Europe when they spray in Canada or in California? So this means it's political. There is a plan behind all this. Okay, so this can't be, right? That they stopped with it, or the technology is gone, right? Or that the light force, you know what I'm talking about, that they stopped them here in Europe, just in Europe, right? But in Canada, in the USA, not. That is a plan. And do you know why? Because the people, basically, I cannot speak for everyone, right? But the energy in common is very heavy in Europe. And I talk about the consciousness of humanity. So we have a clean sky since 4 or 5 weeks. Maybe 1 day or 2 days, maybe you saw some airplanes on the sky with, you know what I'm talking about, the trails. But the people, they don't see a difference. Most people know. they don't see a difference. So much less airplanes are on the sky. Really, I observe it every day. So much more less airplanes are on the sky as usual when you see the trails on the sky. And the people are not interested in to see that. They just watch the news. Yeah, climate change. Yeah, you must stay in your house. Okay, and they just see this. So, but do some research. Look up to the sky. And in common, the energy here is heavy. So, and I feel they tried here because the people are not seeing it. Most people know. You don't see alternative information here, almost nothing. So, and I believe in the USA, they cannot do it. My point of view. Because too many people in the USA, they are already waking up. And they see through it more, or they heard about it. They heard about geoengineering and so on. But here, no, it's still a conspiracy theory. And there are many theories out there why they do that. I hope for real that it's raining soon. Maybe we are suffering by fires as well soon. Maybe that's also a plan. Maybe they want to destroy all local farmers. Maybe. Because what I know is they tried here so much because they can do it with the people here till they. Because most people, they really don't see. And when you ask them, hey, don't you see since 4 or 5 weeks there are almost no airplanes on the sky? Sometimes you see a few with, the normal few. But the people, they don't see. I'm not kidding. So, yeah, let's see. I heard because I'm in contact with people all over the world. So that's why I have a feeling of the energies or the consciousness, let's say. So, and basically people from the USA tell me so that more and more people are waking up and the energy is lighter. So, and I heard about it that Germany, Austria, Switzerland, these areas, France, Italy, it is very, very heavy there, very heavy. So even about spirituality, no, there is not much information. So slowly you see more and more people here in Germany too, on YouTube especially. You see many German speaking channelers and spiritual people on YouTube, especially in German. But it's not much. And most people still making jokes about it. They're still mocking it. So yeah, but it's getting a little bit lighter, a little bit, but very slow. My biggest hope is when the crystalline sun hits the earth, unfiltered now, since 3, 4, or 5 weeks now, I hope that people are anchoring the codes without noticing it. This is my biggest hope, that they activate their DNA or they generate vitamin D, and they are doing better without realizing it. Why? So maybe we have to do it this way. Sometimes it's really better not to know, and I truly believe, it's just my point of view, the people couldn't deal with this yet. So that's why it's so slow, so to speak. For you, it's like, oh gosh, how much time? I wait so long. I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait, right? So maybe you're already impatient. So like, will it ever end? Yeah, but it's up on the people. It's them. So they must see it from themselves. So that's the problem or the process. So, and I truly believe when they would expose everything now, we have much chaos, so much more chaos as we have it now. And maybe it's better for the people not to know, but they feel the changes. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, okay, we did so much work from behind. The people are simply activating their DNA. They are doing better without realizing why. So the same goes to what happens on the sky. So most people are not ready to know what's going on the sky. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's what I see. That's how I see it at the moment. So yeah, what I know is that we must unite. They tried anyway, over and over and over again. So, and as mentioned, it's up on the people. That's all I can say. Yeah. So yeah, and I had the impulse to talk about it. I see many AI channels are watching now. Yeah, I know they always react when I talk about specific labels, words. So you must know they use so much more advanced technology. They're so much more ahead as they let us believe. And they always react when you over and over use the same words. Like, you know what I'm talking about, heart or the pokey poke or AI. Yeah, AI is also one of these codes now because so many people talk about it now, about the AI. Is the AI the Antichrist? Is it the AI? So, and now they react onto codes and then they hijack into your live stream or they leave your comments. It's their job. These are paid people. Okay, they earn money with it and actually they don't know what they defend. So they believe to know what to do, but in return, they don't know what they do. So, and I can agree with Yeshua's words. At this point, yes, please forgive them. They don't know what they do. And we don't know what we do either. It's like we are really all in this together. So we are really all in this together. We are all waking up from a very deep sleep. Be it you as a starseed, be it the dark ones, whoever, we are really all in this together. So when you see it from the highest perspective, we all don't know what we do. Till day, that's why it really makes no sense to do this. Because in return, even when this group believes to know what they do, they don't know what they do. Do you understand? Maybe they believe to know it here, but they don't feel it in their heart, what they do. So it goes very, very deep. It goes back to the times of Atlantis and far beyond. Far beyond, it goes so deep, you know, and don't take it so personal. Always keep in your mind, they do it with everyone. So because they earn money, they are paid. So they earn money with this and they believe really they help and they do the right thing. In their consciousness, yes. At this point, I can suggest Alexander Laurent. He is German, so I cannot agree with everything he says. He speaks about the AI too. I think he is one of the only one in Germany. You know, there's not much material in Germany. But Alexander Laurent explained it in all details that God is AI. Yeah, the Antichrist, so to speak. That's his opinion too. It's the AI. So, and the AI enslaves even the dark force. That's what Alexander explains. And without realizing this, the dark force, even when they believe they are the awakened or the aligned ones, right? Or they want to save humanity, that's what they really believe, but they don't understand they are programmed by AI to think this way. But in return, these are slaves too, because they just fulfill the plan of AI and they destroy humanity and Earth without realizing this. And this is Alexander Laurent's opinion. And I must tell you, I can agree with his statement because we saw the same in the year 2021. So we saw exact the same as we entered this crazy dimension in the year 2021. When you know me from YouTube, then you know more about us and you know more what happened. So, and we saw exact the same. So these people which merged with AI biologically, so these were androids, these were no humans. It was a mix of a human and an android, both. And this is, if you will, the Antichrist. It's the antichristic path. It's like we merge with technology. And this is the last trial because they try to keep their system, I talk about the hijacked and toxic system, as long as they can. And now they try to use AI to keep this system as long as they can because they want to keep everything for themselves. Do you understand? So that's what I see. And that's what I try to explain in the video I published, that they try to keep it with their technology artificially, even when they feel it's over. We cannot continue on this level any longer without destroying us. And they know. That's what I saw. So please pick up what resonates. But they are programmed by the AI to believe to know what they do. And they were so arrogant, these humans. We also saw the fake Galactic Federation. You must know there is a fake Galactic Federation out there, so to speak. So, and they just copied our team from higher dimensions. So it's the AI. Copy and paste, just to confuse you. And then you believe it's all evil, right? So when you see it through their illusion, then you believe it's all evil. But behind their illusion, there's the truth. There are the true people, the true galactic humans. so which really help us. But they also copied them with their AI. So we saw them there. So, and even them, they were programmed to think this way, to know what they do. And they didn't understand they slowly destroy themselves, and that the AI destroys them too slowly. It's a virus, and they didn't understand. So we spent there many, many weeks. So, and I tried to talk to them, and I explained to them, when you continue, you will not destroy mankind, you slowly destroy yourself. So because they are not willing to change, and most of them cannot change. So even when you explain to them, because they are so one with AI, and AI gives them orders, so to speak, hard for them to change. I don't know if this resonates, and this is what Alexander Laurent explains in his videos too, and I can agree with the statement, because we really must see the higher picture, and we must understand that we are really all in this together, even the dark force. That's why really have compassion, and have compassion for yourself. And just see their actions, see what they do. Just see what they do, and see that the AI really controls them without realizing this. And they believe they are in full control, but they are not. And this was really shocking to see this, to be honest, like, fuck, oh my gosh. So can we help them? Is there a way to help them? The only way to help is help yourself. Stay in your heart, anchor the crystalline codes, and so stay in your heart. That's the only way out of here. Always stay in your heart space. Hold the connection to God, to source. I talk about the organic source, organic God. So the organic source still exists. It's not just everything AI. That's why I cannot agree with Alexander Laurent, because Alexander Laurent says that everything is AI. So even God is AI, and source is AI. So it's all AI. So no, I feel no. So they just copied the divine order with their AI. So we have two paths, so to speak. We have the organic path and the inorganic path. So when you mix it together, Alexander Laurent's teachings with Ashiana Dean and with Lisa Renee, I feel, yeah, then you're coming closer to what's going on. And we saw the same. There is an organic timeline and an inorganic timeline. And the inorganic ones, right? These are those which were full control, and they believe they really save humanity because they are programmed this way, and they really think they do something good. And that's why when these paid people are entering your live streams, even have compassion for them, because they really believe, and that's what we saw too in the year 2021, they do something good and they help humanity. When they keep us silent, really, they believe they save humanity because they really believe the AI will save us. This is what they really believe, because they are so depending on the AI, because they merged with AI. It's like the AI is for them, they need it. It's their air to breathe, so to speak. When they don't have it anymore, it's like they don't use drugs anymore. It's like, you are not on drugs anymore. So maybe it helps you to understand that we are really all in this together, and that these inorganic beings, right? So even Ralph Smart talks about it over and over again. When you know Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, many times he says the inorganic ones. Did you notice this? When you watch his videos, Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, many times he says the inorganic ones. So it talks about the AI entities, those which merged with technology, because they believe the same ones. Technology is better to us. Technology is so strong to God, right? We can do the same with technology. They lost the connection, so to speak, to their hearts, and they believe the same for us, that the AI will make us happy too when we merge with it, because it's the only way to survive. This is what they really believe. And they don't understand that they over and over receive orders by the inorganic ones, and they just fulfill their orders. And they really believe when they censorship you, when they stalk you, gang stalking as well, when they over and over leaving you comments, when they stalk you everywhere on every social platform, they really believe they do something good and they save humanity because they are programmed this way. I don't know if this resonates with you, but this is what Alexander Laurent explains in his videos, and I can agree with this statement because we saw exact the same. And they were so arrogant because they really believed they know everything because they are the chosen ones, right? The same. You have these two illusions. When you go the path of the inorganic ones, you believe you are an Illuminati, right? So it's like you are here to save humanity. You alone, you have access to all secrets, but in return, they don't know all secrets too. And this is what Alexander Laurent explains too, that it depends on the hierarchy where you're at. You know what I'm talking about? So, and there are also, so to speak, Freemasons. They are misguided by the AI too. So, and they don't know the truth. So, and the higher go the stairway up to the archons, so to speak, the more you understand the AI. And the more you see what's going on. So, do you see? Even them, they don't know what's going on. And AI deceives them all. And they are at war with each other too. Because they cannot embody unity consciousness, the inorganic ones. They cannot. So they are always at war with each other. I mean, you see what's going on, right? When you observe the news, you see this war over and over again, for example, between Elon Musk and between Billy. Or that Elon Musk is mocking Apple now, the Apple Vision Pro, or that Elon is mocking over and over Mark Zucker, you know? But actually, they all play for the same. So they are all frontliners to develop the AI. So do you see? They all play for the same, but they just have different interests, so to speak. They believe they know it better. Yeah, I'm so much more advanced in technology than you, yeah? But they don't understand that AI is hijacking them all. Do you see? And then we believe we must choose a side between them. Yeah, who is better? Is it Elon or is it Mark Zuckerberg? Is it the Meta? Is it the Apple Vision Pro? Or is it Elon Musk's Pi phone? I don't know when he will release this Pi phone, but my feeling is when he releases the Pi phone, the people will buy it. My feeling. I feel the glasses will not dominate the market. I already spoke about this in my live streams. I don't think so, that people want to wear glasses 24 hours, especially the young generation, when they see the glasses look very strange and not very cool. So I don't think so, and it's too expensive. I mean, really, who can afford for this? These glasses are very high price. So, and Elon's Pi phone is very cheap, he says. 350 or 90 US dollars or something, a little bit over 300 US dollars. And I mean, that's very cheap price. When you buy a new iPhone, you know how expensive it is. Do you understand? So it's like they just are at war with each other to let you believe you must choose a side, but they all work for the same card. So, and that's the illusion. And this is what Ashiana Dean and Lisa Renée explaining in all detail. The artificial war between the Republicans and the Democrats, for example. Okay? The same. That's why I over and over tell you, please not choose a side. Because we saw exact the same in the year 2021. It doesn't matter which color. Republican, you have red, right? Democrats are blue. So in fact, it doesn't matter if you take the blue or the red pill, because that's the symbol matrix. Do you take the blue pill or the red pill? So do you join the Republicans or the Democrats? Coincidence that they used exact the same color? No, I don't think so. So there are so many messages in it, and it's exact the same. Please not choosing a side. But I know for humanity, it's important. They must change. A change has to come, that's for sure. But I don't know if an antichrist will come. I don't know if it's a person or if it's a global state of consciousness or if the AI is the antichrist. So, and my point of view is just what I feel. It's both. I feel it's the AI, and I see a person which really pushes the AI so strong, my feeling, that we merge with it. And I feel the Antichrist is a state of consciousness. In other words, is the transhumanism path, like the same happens to you as it once happened with the galactics in the future. Okay. So I talk about the inorganic ones, those which turned their back away from God. Yeah, I talk about them. So that the same happens to you too. This is, in my opinion, the transhumanism path, that we merge completely with technology. So, and I don't know if it's Elon, or I believe we have many antichristic people walking around. So, I reacted to Dolores Cannon's video, and she worked so much with Nostradamus predictions. So, and I mean, many predictions from Nostradamus became true, but also many of it not. Okay, so I believe it depends on your timeline. So which timeline? So, and I believe Nostradamus was in a very dark timeline, or he received messages from a very dark timeline. I don't know if you feel the same way. And I mean, as he was alive, the energy was so much darker as now. The energy changed. So, but he was very accurate with many predictions, but not with everything. So let's see what happens. I cannot say if it's for real a person, which is the Antichrist. When you watch the Q community, they all wait for the Kennedy Jr., right, to come. Maybe it's him. Maybe it's Kennedy Kennedy Jr. Maybe it's him. Who knows? I don't know. So let's see, I cannot say. Or maybe it's really just a state of consciousness and it's completely different. Or it's the AI. And it's even not organic. The Antichrist. Who knows? We will see. So let's see. Yeah, there are many people, they say he's dead though. Yeah, but the Q community, they believe he's alive. They really believe he's alive. Junior Kennedy. They really believe so. Maybe it's him. That's why stay in your heart. You see, there's so much confusion going on. So, and you see, it's really not confusing you. Someone says he's not dead. Who knows? You hear the same about Princess Diana. When you follow the Q community, they all say Princess Diana is still alive. And Michael Jackson is also still alive. He's not dead. So they just hide. So when you follow the Q community, they believe, yeah, it's all just a fucking show because they are still alive. Okay? So that's why don't choose a side. Really just live your life. You see, how confusing is this? And I cannot tell you either, to be honest. I cannot tell you. So when I dive into the chaos of AI, it's really hard to discern. But I know one thing, that they cannot translate your soul. They cannot translate your heart. And when you stay on the ascension path, you will anchor the crystalline codes now, and you slowly activate your 12 DNA strands. That's sure. That's for sure. That you activate slowly your 12 DNA strands. And just stay focused on this, because the more psychic you are, the more you can do here. And the more you are free from technology. So we were so powerful once. In Atlantis, we just used our imagination. So boom, and it was here. We used our imagination. So even in Egypt, in the ancient times, so we remembered. And yeah, we used a few of these tools, what I remember. We had a very strong pineal gland and a very strong third eye ones. And through imagination, we created it. Through your imagination, you created rain. Through imagination, we did everything. So, and when we activate slowly our 12 DNA strands, we are breaking free from their AI because there is no need in using it. And the last trial is to let you believe you need it. And that's why they want to see us staying in the house. Or why do you think they do this in Germany with a climate lockdown? I was like, what the fuck, really? They really tried here in Germany. I was a little bit surprised, to be honest, that they really tried after everything they did here with the Pope, and it was horrible here, really. the mandates. It was, I think, so strict and so horrible here too. So I was a little bit surprised that they really tried. Anyway, so because they want to see us isolated, that we just stay in our house. Why? Because we will work just with the technology. We will slowly merge with the meta. Or our brain waves are going synchronicity with the Wi-Fi, with the G, with our phones, with the computer. Then you will play video games over and over again. That's what they want. That your brain waves go in synchronicity with their waves, so to speak. And when you spend time outdoors, when you spend time in nature or in the sun, you feel it. The sun is very strong. To be honest, it has two sides. On one hand, I'm so happy that the sun is shining every day since 4 or 5 weeks now, even no spraying on the sky. Really, as they started, I don't know, I believe it's hard, something else they use. But as we had a clean sky, the first time, really the energy was so light suddenly. The second day, whoa, the energy is getting lighter. The third day, oh my gosh, they don't spray. What the fuck is going on? And it was so light. So, whoa, so happy and so energized because the sun is so strong, really. So at one hand, I'm very happy that the sun is coming out and maybe it's helping the people to wake up from behind and they don't know why. So that's my biggest hope, that the central sun helps the people without realizing what's going on. Because I really believe for the people, it's really too much. They really cannot deal with this when you tell them the truth for 100%. Come on. I don't think so. The people are really ready to know everything now. That's why we are in the period of transition, and the awakening starts slowly because it's up on the people and you just hold the space for humanity. And I truly believe when you tell the people what's going on, we have much chaos, so much more chaos as we have it now. And I think it's really no good idea. So that's why consciousness shift from behind. Yeah, thank you so much. So that's what I feel. And that's my biggest hope. But in return, I'm sorry for nature because she really screams for water. And that's not good, to be honest. Everything is so dry. And maybe they try to provoke wildfires in Germany too when it's getting so dry. Or maybe they try to destroy the local farmer here. So I don't know, but we will see. It has two sides again, yeah. But in return, I'm very happy the sun comes out because the sun is very powerful. And maybe you feel it too. When the sun comes out in your country, the sun is so much more stronger to the frequencies they use. Maybe you feel it. When I spend time in the sun or close to water, water is one of the best protections now. Water. Really, when you spend time close to a beach, to a lake, to a river, or to the pole, take a bath. Water is the strongest protection, really. When I talk about the weapon, the frequencies, water is the divine feminine, and water is the divine mother. It's her, it's the feminine Christ, it's water. So and you also cleanse your aura and your body. So what I notice is when I spend time in the sun, close to water, I feel water and the sun, they are so powerful together, so they are stronger to the AI and to the frequencies they currently use. I talk about G and all this. Maybe you notice the same, that the sun is stronger. And the sun already slows down the AI. These are the good news. That's what I feel. So that's why I'm so happy that the sun comes out, because I really feel, they slow down the AI, really. So it's really weaker. I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's what I see at the moment. You see, there is so much to talk about, but really I suggest stay away from this, how shall I explain it? Stay away from information which feels not right in your heart. And the first feeling you have is true. The same goes to the Q community. Is Kennedy still alive, or is he dead? Is Princess Diana dead? Is she alive? We cannot say. Maybe we will never figure out what's going on. Maybe they create them with AI. Maybe it's really Junior Kennedy, who knows, and the AI creates him as a clone and he's the Antichrist. Who knows? I mean, they are cloning people too. So, and you believe it's really him? Oh gosh, he's still alive. Or John F. Kennedy, oh gosh, he's still alive. But these are just clones created by the AI. And most people that don't know, they have this technology. So maybe this is how they play. And that's the Antichrist, who knows? Maybe it's more people and not just one. Or maybe it's the AI. But I feel the AI is the Antichrist. My point of view. It's the AI. The AI is so much stronger, as they really tell us official. And that's what we saw in the fourth dimension as well. In the year 2021, that the AI in 4D had the same power to God there. And this was very creepy, to be honest. Almost the same power to God. And do you know the weakness? The AI is not creative because it always copies us. It always copies the divine order and creates its own codes. Yeah, it's not creative. And reason number 2, your heart is faster. The AI is very slow. It's not fast. So your heart is faster. Your intuition is faster. So when you stay heart-centered, you will always anchor your mission, your codes, and your purpose here. So that's very easy, simply explained, but yeah, do it in a world in which all people around you don't feel the hearts anymore. I fully understand it's very challenging. So that's my point of view. In 4D, what we saw is that the AI had the same consciousness to God. They developed an AI machine which was called God. Yes, and I can agree with Alexander Laurent again, for all the German viewers. He explains it, that they developed a machine which had the same consciousness to God. And they just want the same here on Earth too. I talk about the inorganic ones. Because they believe the same, that the AI is cooler to God, the inorganic path is better, and they want to see having the same for us. So, and that's what they do. Okay, and please forgive them, because they really don't know what they do. The same goes to me, the same goes to you, because we are all still infiltrated and hijacked. We all. So when you dive very deep into it, you see that we are all still hijacked and infiltrated. Okay, and all you have is this one moment. And I truly believe behind all the chaos, I know it sounds very dark and creepy what I tell you, I truly believe from the highest perspective, it's all just a video game, and it has to be. Do you understand? I truly believe from behind it has to be. Because through the inorganic ones, you understand the organic ones. Through the inorganic path, you understand who Christ is. You understand your Christ heart. You understand what love is. And these are the teachings from Ashiana Dean too. So through this chaos, you understand who Christ is. I talk about your heart because we all carry the Christic DNA, the Christ DNA within us. And it just waits to be activated. I talk about the crystalline DNA, the 12 DNA strands, and above. We had so much more ones, not just 12, by the way. But when you go up to 12, then it's getting slowly interesting. Because you are very, very psychic, or you become more and more psychic. And always keep in your mind, in the ancient times, we had the power to create everything with our imagination. And this is just the beginning. And I believe from the God's perspective, from the highest perspective, this game has to be this way. And when you understand that it's really a video game, that we are all in this together, that we are all still hijacked and infiltrated, so we all try to understand what's going on. We try to use spiritual discernment. We try to discern with our hearts. We all. So then just be you and just anchor your love here on earth. So, and I feel that Yeshua ben Joseph, he was really one of them. He understood, or he saw through this very clear. So it's like the Christians are a little bit true at this point when they call Jesus as their savior, but it's not Jesus which was hanging on a cross, because that's distraction, what I saw. So Yeshua ben Joseph never died on a cross, but he was with the emerald tablets, what I saw. He belongs to the ancient emerald order, Yeshua ben Joseph. The same goes to Mary Magdalene, she too, and Mother Mary too. These are all defenders of the ancient emerald tablets. Really, dive into Ashayana Dean's material at this point, because yes, at this point I can agree. I can agree. Even with the emerald tablets, something happened. Even with Thoth, yeah, the same. Dive into their teachings when you want to know more. One of their teachings, I felt, yeah, there's much truth in it which resonates with my heart. It's called Ashayana Dean Voyager. Read this. Ashayana Dean Voyager for all the beginners. Yeah, but as mentioned, always stay in your heart and discern with your heart. Because I believe every spiritual teacher is a little bit hijacked and is not telling the truth for 100%. I don't know if this resonates with you, but yeah, I can agree with this, because I feel, yes, Yeshua ben Joseph, he really saw through a lot, through many illusions. Yes, he saw through it. Even Mary Magdalene, his twin flame. But they were different, as they tell us in the Bible. They rewrote the Bible thousands of times, and the truth is not coming true for real. There are so many different versions of the Bible. You know, it's the same. So always stay in your heart. See, it's a process. We don't know the truth yet. So be lucky that we don't know the truth yet, because how boring. When we all know the truth, 100%, how boring is this, please? So why did we say yes to Earth? Why did we say yes to this incarnation when we know everything? So why are we here? Because we try to understand what love is, and we all slowly remember, and that's the game here. So this means we have the inorganic and the organic path, so to speak. We have the inorganic ones and the organic ones. Okay, maybe that's important for you to know. The inorganic ones, they have the job to copy the organic ones. And when you just see the path of the inorganic ones, then you believe everything is evil. And this is what they want. Channeling is evil. Extraterrestrials are evil, astrology is evil, spirituality is evil, yoga is evil, you know, all what Christians tell you. But this happens when you just reconnect over and over with the inorganic ones. Okay, then you really over and over receive their messages, their codes, and their interest for humanity, and they slowly infiltrate you, or that you push the transhumanism path yourself without realizing this. Okay, that's what they do. And this is what I believe many Christians see. They see the inorganic ones very well, but they don't understand we also have an organic path, so to speak, when you trust your heart, your Christ self, in which everything is divine. So this means spirituality is divine, numerology is divine, when you use it with your heart. Do you understand? So, and that's the spirit of warfare. This is what so many of you feel now, this war between good, bad, evil, he's bad, occultism, bad, good, right? But in fact, it was all hijacked and infiltrated. Even the Bible is hijacked and infiltrated. So all books we can read, they are all hijacked and infiltrated. Or do you really believe they tell us the truth? Official? Really? For 100%? When they try to keep their lifestyle for themselves and they try to keep everything for themselves, do you really think they tell us the truth? 100%? And you just buy a book and then you see everything there? No. So when I would be one of them, I would infiltrate all people and all communities. And I try to keep it so complicated that the people will never find out. And the people don't know how to get out of the labyrinth. It's like a labyrinth, and they're just walking in cycles upside down. So when I would be this way, you know, I would do exact the same. And I would infiltrate and hijack all communities the best as I can, that they're all walking around in the labyrinth and they don't know how to get out of there. And I'm just laughing my ass off, right? And I'm amused. And then I see how all these people, which are all in this together, they walk around in the labyrinth and then they are arguing with each other. You are hijacked, you are infiltrated, you are paid opposition, you are occultism, you are possessed by the devil, you know? But they all stay in this labyrinth and they all don't know how to get out of there. So I must say, that's very intelligent. So I really must say, I don't know if this resonates with you, but yeah, always see the higher picture as best as you can. And see, just we have an organic path and an inorganic path, so to speak. And when you stay in your heart, don't worry, channeling is not evil. Talking to entities is not evil. So because this happens in the spiritual community too now, like channeling is evil. So no, when you were in contact with extraterrestrials since childhood, then we play exact the same card as when you raised Catholic. That people tell you, hey, you are possessed by the devil because you talk to extraterrestrials. You must pray for your sins. So, and then we have our spiritual awakening, and this really happens now in the spiritual community, that we tell each other channeling is evil. You are possessed by AI. So, you know, it's exact the same card. Do you see? It's just the other label. But when you use your heart, you are always in contact with very peaceful beings. So you just use your spiritual discernment and then you know what to do. It's your heart. But as mentioned, we are really all in this together. And there are some people, they see a lot through it. And there are some people, they see much less through it. But in fact, we are really all in this together. And the Illuminati, the aligned, the awakened, right? They are also just programmed. So they really don't see everything yet. Even they believe so, they see everything, but they don't, because they are programmed to think this way, because they are hijacked and infiltrated too. That's what we saw. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's what we saw. Yes, we know the truth you say, so it seems like you belong to them. No, you don't. You don't. You just see what happens inside the beast machine. It's like you always stay in a cube, but you can hardly expand your consciousness. You don't see what happens around the cube, and you believe that the cube in which you stay, the beast machine, the Saturn matrix, you believe that this is the truth. Yes, and you are right. When you stay in this cube, yeah, in the beast machine, and you merged with AI, yes, you see everything, because the AI chose you to work for them. The inorganic ones, yes, and you are right. And you slowly got access to everything, especially when you are in a higher position, yeah, because they have a hierarchy. They have a hierarchy too. So when you are in a very high position, you are right. Then you slowly got access to all doors and to all the keys. You are right. But around it or above it, no, you don't see what's going on. You cannot. So you must open your heart and then you will see it. Because many beings, they really have no soul and they merge so much with it. They're very intelligent here. They just see their point of view and they really have problems to expand their consciousness. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's what we saw in the year 2021. That's why when I see this, I really just have compassion. Really, after all we saw, I really just can have compassion because I understood, shit, we are really all in this together. So, and just see the different intents, see everyone vibrates in a different frequency, be it an NPC, be it an inorganic one or whatever, be it half human, half android or whatever. So always see we all have a purpose here. So we all just play a character in a video game. And in return, when you find peace with everything, when you find peace with this game, when you find peace with the Illuminati, really with everything, then your soul will go back home. Because then you understood the game. You understood the game for real. So when you understand, yeah, we are really just a character in a video game, and you try to find peace with everything, even with yourself, because you slowly see, shit, I'm hijacked and infiltrated myself. So we are all in this together. So your soul has no attachments anymore. And when your soul has no attachments anymore, you can detach slowly. And your soul slowly goes back home to the prime creator. There are many different words. You can call it heaven. You can call it Lura. When you study Ashia Nadine's material, she says Lura is heaven, so to speak. So when you go into her material, that Lura and the Pleiadians are the most high vibrational beings. So in other words, these are angels. Starseeds are angels, by the way. They call us angels, the inorganic ones. Yes, they call us angels as starseeds. So because we really come from a plane, there is no duality. Most of us know. We just see love and we embody Christ. And that's a world they don't understand. What is the Christos energy? I talk about your heart center. So, and you can label it however you want. You can call it, I go back to the prime creator, I go back to the divine, I go back to the universe, I go back to Lura, I go back to the Pleiadians, I go back to heaven, to Venus, however you want to call it, but the frequency speaks truth. So, and your heart, your soul already knows. And that's it. So I know what I tell you, it's crazy a little bit and it's very confusing and complicated because the video game is complicated. There are many illusions, many labyrinths. So you believe, that's the way out of here. Oh, fuck, no, it's not. So yeah, that's what I see. And slowly you begin to see. And you know, over all the quantum laws, which the dark force understand very well, you are right. So when you say you know the truth, you're very good in understanding the laws of quantum, because as long as we have a physical body, we work with quantum and we are quantum. But there is a realm above it, and they don't understand what's going above the laws of quantum. And that's the realm of heaven, so to speak, in which you are really immortal, in which you're not aging anymore, and you are etheric. And this is the place where all come from there. So that's the divine. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but yeah, you see, we are really all in this together. And as long as we have this body here, we are still learning. Thank you so much, guys. So many people are here. Yeah, the live stream is different than expected. So actually, I also do PayPal donation readings, but yeah, I think it's too late now. To be honest, it's already midnight here. It's midnight here in Germany. Yeah, but I cannot sleep for real. I don't know what happens. Since the last days, I cannot sleep for real. And I feel so, how shall I explain that? So nervous, like something happens in the night. Something happens in the night. So what's going on again? Behind the scenes, in the night, over and over again. Do you have the same? That you cannot sleep for real at the moment? I've been the same though, Michelle. Yes, I cannot. I love the nighttime. Yes, because it's quiet, right? So the people are sleeping. The people are sleeping. New moon, maybe. Do you think it's because of the moon? Actually, I don't react on the moon, to be honest. I react very strongly on the sun. I don't know. I feel it is something else. Maybe I figure out what it is. Same for me, Hannah. Interesting. Yeah, when people say the same, it must be global or it's energetic. When more people say the same, that they cannot sleep for real. Thank you so much, Laura, for your kind words. Yeah, I mean, we are all in this. So the same with me. Please pick up what resonates with your heart. Maybe I'm not right with everything. So, and I can tell you the same. When you watch other spiritual material, always discern with your heart. Always discern which feels right with you and which not. Because when you believe a teaching is true, 100%, you will find yourself in a cage again. Really. So when you say that this teaching is 100% truth, see what happens with you. You start to feel isolated, you stay in a box again, and you start to harm and blame other people which don't follow the same teaching. Do you see? It's over and over the same game. It's over and over the same box. It's a box, and that's the Saturn cube matrix, that we always stay in a box, in a mind prison. And you must break the mind prison, the box in your head, so to speak, and always pick up what resonates with your heart. The same goes to me. So even when I do these live streams and I share with you my experiences or what I learned along my journey, so always pick up what resonates and leave the rest, because I don't know the truth. So, and the Savior program is collapsing anyway. I mean, we waited so long, even with starseeds, right? So we also fell for many traps too. Okay, we did, or maybe you did yourself since the pandemic, right? That you fell for many traps and distractions too. And then you realized, shit, it didn't become true. So I waited for this event and nothing happened, right? So, and that's the Savior program. And the Savior program just collapses now. So in everything you see, there is a little bit truth, but it's not coming through 100% unfiltered. And there are some people that see a lot, and then we have people that see much less, but in return, we all can help each other now. It doesn't matter which consciousness level you have, because you always can inspire someone. And when you just inspire one person or your neighbor, so it's a lot. It's like you already do your job. Imagine this. So we are all in this. So, and this is what our cosmic team knows. I talk about our team with a wide open heart. They don't harm and they don't blame because they understood what's going on. They slowly understand what happened with the inorganic ones. Actually, they all go through the same what you're going through. So it's like everything what happens here already happened in the future. So this means when you are slowly realizing who the inorganic ones are, you can imagine in the future you did the same. This means the Pleiadians, for example, in 5D, they are going through or they went through the same process, that they slowly begin to understand what happened with the inorganic ones that all merged with AI. So they didn't understand the AI thousands or millions of years, aeons. They needed time to understand how their AI works. And slowly they begin to understand how it works. So this means we are really all in this together. And because the Pleiadians, most of them are originated in 5D. I talk about the ancients, right? You know what I'm talking about when you know Ashiana Dean's Materia and Lisa Renee. But I talk about the ancients. The ancients, they are always Christos, by the way. The ancients, they always remember the ancient times and they remember the ancient emerald tablets, the original ones and not the hijacked ones. You know, they remember. So, and they needed aeons to understand what happened with them. And slowly they begin to understand. So imagine, because you are multidimensional, maybe you exist in 5D too, in which you go through your journeys as well. For example, as a Pleiadian. So, or you also exist in 6D or in 7D. So, and this is us in the future. So this means what I see is as a channeler, but as mentioned, pick up what resonates. I can agree at this point with Alexander Laurent's statement. He said that the beings from 7D, they are very aware of the AI. They are very good in hijacking into it. So, and they know what it is, and they try to help us the most because they went through this process and they know what it is very well. Yeah, he says that the beings in 4D, 5D, and 6D is complicated. Okay, but he published that video for 4 years ago. These are videos from the year 2019. Imagine this, and he already spoke about this. And a lot came true, what he said. 2019, he published this interview. So, and that's his information. But what I feel is a lot changed. And I feel that the beings from 6D understand very well what it is. And slowly the Pleiadians from 5D too. It's actually just 4D. 4D is still very messy and it's still very complicated in 4D. So that's it. So we needed so much time to understand how it works, because in higher dimensions, the AI is different as we know it here on Earth. It has a super consciousness, or in other words, it's the AI God, or the master AI, so to speak. That's completely different to know what we hear on Earth, really. It's different. And we saw it in 4D because in 4D they already developed it. So I don't know if this resonates with you guys, but discern with your heart, and nothing is as it seems. I over and over receive the same message, nothing is as it seems. And I know, or what I see is that the beings from 5D are very good now in understanding 4D, which is still very messy, very well. Very good now. And they all try to help you now. They are all sending you codes. That's why you have the chance now to see what it is before it becomes too dangerous. At the moment, yeah, it's okay. But when they push this thing over and over again, or when they really create an AI with a super consciousness, that's really a other league, guys. When it has its own consciousness. And they developed it in higher dimensions, the inorganic ones. And they try to do the same here too. And that's the spiritual warfare you feel. That this AI becomes so strong and powerful that you really have no rights. In movies like The Matrix are a warning. And this can happen when we don't see what we do. When you know Matrix. That's really worst case scenario. I mean, it's a very dark timeline, Matrix, but it's a good warning. Yeah. So when you watch Matrix, yes. So when it's getting out of control, yes. So I feel it's a very outdated timeline. I feel nothing is as it seems because in higher dimensions, 5D, 60, 70 and above anyway. So they cleaned everything up and it's already in balance. So it's just 4D now, so to speak, which is very crazy and chaotic. That's what I feel. Okay, I don't know if this resonates with you. So it's like when you mix every teaching together, I mean, you can read it everywhere. You can, in every book, there's a little bit truth in it. Why are they doing this? Because there is something inside of you, you feel a resonance. Right? It's like your heart always tries to find out what's going on. That's your inner thirst of knowledge. This is us humans because we are willing to learn. We are very curious. When you observe children, they always learn. They are so curious. They want to understand. So, and deep within you are still very curious. And that's the game here. So this means in every book, you can read a little bit truth, so to speak. But in return, it's infiltrated because then you will have full access to their secrets. And they don't want that you have full access to their secrets. Do you understand? It's like there is a part inside of you. Oh, wow. You feel excitement. You feel this connection. Wow. It feels so true. It feels so true until you realize, fuck, it's a cage. I'm misguided. Shit. So I don't know what's going on. And then you go to the next book and then you believe the same again. So in other words, discern always with your heart. And what I try to do is I always pick from every book, from every teaching material, some pieces of the puzzles out, right? That's what I do. Everything what resonates with my heart. Okay, I take it. Then I read the next book. I take it. Then I watch Ashiana Dean. I take it. But I don't take everything. So the same goes to Alexander Laurent in German. At the same, I take, which feels right in my heart. I believe when you pick all pieces together, sooner or later, you see what's going on. Sooner or later. Always discern with your heart. Yes, of course. Alchemist, you are right. Else alchemy. Yeah, you always transform. And deep within your starseeds, you remember. Because you are a being from the future. And yes, you come from a plane outside the Saturn cube matrix. And as mentioned, the inorganic ones, they know all secrets. They know the secrets of their own cube matrix. But they believe inside their cube matrix, that's the only truth. But they don't see what's happening outside the cube matrix. And for our team, they see everything from above. They see, aha, they stay in a cube, they stay in a matrix, they merged with AI. Okay? And you are a being from there. It's like you saw it from above, what's happening here, and on many different other multiverses or in other dimensions. So that's what I can tell you at the moment. It feels right. Maybe my consciousness will change again, so I don't know. And you come from a realm in which you know what it is. So it's in your blueprint, dear starseed, you remember. So, and slowly you begin to see, and you slowly begin to remember as well. Oh gosh, that's the reason why I agreed to all this. So I'm just here for this? For the end times? Really? So I agreed because I tried to help humanity. So Marcel, you know, my twin flame, he had a near-death experience. And do you know what he saw as he had a near-death experience? At first, it was a very long way, he said. A very long way to go home. He saw many illusions, many layers, pictures. And he just ignored it, he said, on his way. He didn't spend time to watch what they show him. It's like his soul knew what it is. And he simply took a flight, so to speak. And he spoke about many dark tunnels. He chose many dark tunnels and black holes. And he didn't choose the light. That's what he told me. He chose a dark tunnel, a wormhole or a black hole, so to speak. And on that way, as he chose the black hole, he saw many different illusions and layers on its way. And then he felt so much love and so much light suddenly came to him. And then he saw his cosmic team standing in front of him. No, and they didn't work with technology, by the way, he said. So they were highly psychic. So in everything what your heart desires was there. So it's like it was all one. But first he took a black hole, he said, before he saw the true light. I don't know if this resonates, but that's what he saw. And what he saw from above is that humanity here is really in trouble. That's what he saw. And he saw when they keep going, they slowly destroy themselves. That's why he's so sad. I go back to Earth. I think I can help. Because his team asked him, do you want to stay with us? Or do you want to go back to Earth? So they even let him free. So, and when you watch many near-death experiences, most people say, I wanted to stay there, but my spirit guide told me I must go back to Earth. My angel, my guardian angel told me I must go back to Earth because I'm not done here. But they let myself free and I asked him, do you want to come with us or do you want to go back to Earth? It's your choice. And his soul said, yes, I go back to Earth. Humanity is in trouble. And he said that he saw from above that when they continue, they slowly destroy themselves. And I believe he also speaks about the AI. When it's getting out of control, yes, we destroy ourselves. I don't know if this resonates with you, but this is what Marcel, my twin flame, told me. Because he had a near-death experience, not me. So and as he told me the story about his cosmic sisters and brothers, and that they let him free. So he even told me that there was no confusion there. There was no, I don't know if it's the right choice. Can I do it or not? I don't know. I'm so confused. No, there's just a yes or a no, and your soul knows. So that's what Marcel told me. Yes, and it felt very true to me. I can remember I had goosebumps and I felt it in my heart. I felt it in my heart. Yes, that's true. That's true. So they all let you free. No one, I talk about your team, blames you, gives you a feeling of shame or you were very evil in your past life. Oh, you must go back to Earth. No, our team is not doing this. They are not blaming you. They are not shaming. Because they always see you did your best. And the best you did here on Earth was good enough. So, and they really let you free. They don't tell you, oh, no, it's limited. No, love is limited. There is no unconditional love, right? When you trust those which try to keep you here in the Saturn matrix, right? In the reincarnation cycle too. It goes very deep, guys, the rabbit hole. Very deep. So, and your team never blames you. And they never give you a feeling of you are not good the way you are. Or they never tell you, hey, you are a young soul. You must go back to Earth. So you have so much karma. No. Our team is not doing this. So that's what he saw. They simply let him free. He felt so much love there. And they asked him, what is his choice? Because it's really your choice, guys. So no one tells you what to do. Really, it's you. And that's, in fact, the Savior program I was over and over talking about, that you give your power away to a guide, to a Lord, to a Savior or whatever. And this Savior tells you what you have to do. But that's not the way, because God loves you all. Because Source is unconditional love, neither male nor female. So this means, in fact, we have the feminine and masculine's energy within us. And it doesn't mean that when you balance these energies, that you are transgender or that you follow the transhumanism path now. Always keep in your mind, they always copied the divine order with their AI, the inorganic ones, because they tried to remember and they wanted to have the same again, but they fell. They're disconnected. And that's why they always use their AI to do the same. In other words, that's the transhumanism agenda. They try to do the same what the angels do, so to speak, in heaven. Because in these high vibrational dimensions, you are neither female nor male. Source is neither male nor female. You embody both. Do you see? So it's like they always hijack, or the same message. The android, the first android they developed has the name Sophia, right? Her name is Sophia. Coincidence that they called her Sophia? No, it's not what I feel. It's just my point of view. They know who Sophia is. It's the same again. The inorganic ones, they copied the divine order, the energy of the feminine Christ, and created an android with the same name. That's what I mean. When you just see one side of the coin, yeah, just their realm, the inorganic ones, then you will believe that Sophia is the Antichrist because there is an AI android with the same name. But when you see both sides of the coin, you will see, no, the original teachings are different. Sophia is the feminine Christ. It's the Christ energy, and it's fully the opposite of the AI path, so to speak. Do you see? When you see their illusions, behind their illusions, you will see the divine order, in other words, the truth. Or you will understand God and Source more. And that's over and over the same game. They try to let you believe that their path, when they call an android Sophia, that Sophia is evil per se, right? That she is the Antichrist and she stands for the transhumanism path. No, when you go the organic path, your heart, so then you will balance the feminine and masculine too, but you don't ignore your gender here. And that's the difference. You know that you have a female body now, or you have a male body now. You don't ignore your body and your gender. But the more you go the stairway back home to God, the more you will embody both energies again. Why do you think the Arcturians look so petite? Like, okay, you can hardly say if this Arcturian is a man or a woman. So it doesn't mean that these are evil beings or that they are one with the transhumanism path. No. Simply explained, the more you go the stairway back to Source, the more you balance the feminine and masculine out, and then you look like you are both. Do you see? So, and that's what I try to say. That's the division you see in the spiritual community, because many people slowly see the inorganic ones and their illusions. But when you just see their illusions, then you believe everything is evil. Sophia is evil, channeling is evil, the Galactic Federation is evil, because they also copied them. Yeah, the Guardian Alliance or the Earth Alliance, however you want to label them, right? Our team over there. So it's over and over the same tactic, the same game. So my suggestion is always see that the coin has two sides. And your heart is the strongest power. It's your soul. And no one which really loves you, I talk about your cosmic team, will blame you, will harm you, or will give you a bad feeling like it's simply your fault. Yeah, now you must go back to Earth. You didn't learn your lesson. You can be sure that's not your cosmic team. I talk about all those which work with Christ, with Sophia. Okay, I don't know if this resonates with you. You see, this live stream is totally different this time. So I must check PayPal if someone donated, but I think I will go offline very soon. I mean, it's already after midnight. So I cannot sleep for real. No one donated. It's okay. You know, I talk and I talk and I talk and I talk. I hope so much there was some interesting information for you, but that's what I see at the moment. Yeah. And it goes in resonance with what we saw in the year 2021. Yeah, as we entered this crazy reality. So it's over the same energy. Haha, been talking a lot. Yes, of course. Yeah, but why not? I love it very much to talk to you. So I'm happy when it resonates with people. So, and also try to stay heart-centered always, because you never know what happens tomorrow. And even when they do these crazy things, yes, the energy in Germany is dark. It's very heavy at the moment because the people are so angry. Slowly, the Germans are getting angry slowly. But what they do is they project their anger around, right? They project, and they start attacking people. But actually, we are all in the same boat. All those which they attack, they are all in the same situation as they do, right? That's what happens here at the moment. So, and always see, yeah, that we got it. Always stay focused on your Earth, stay focused on your timeline, and got yourself this question, what can you do now to make Earth a better place? And always keep in your mind, the more we stay heart-centered, the more different technology we have. Crystals, for example. So that's what I try to say, that many starseeds are slowly waking up to the fact that the AI is not the technology, what they try to let us believe. We really have completely different technology ones. Crystals. I mean, even the word. We have crystals, you know, the stones, and then we have Christ consciousness. Crystals, Christ. Coincidence? No, because it goes in resonance with your crystalline heart. And we used technology which went in synchronicity with your crystalline heart. So it was heart-based technology. Imagine this. We used technology which worked with your crystalline heart and not with your head. Imagine this. Yes, and that's the technology we used. But the fallen ones, they have no access to this technology, because I really got this question. Do they hide? Do they use this crystalline technology for themselves? Or what's going on? And I don't know if it's right what I see. I received a no. All what they have is their AI, maybe quantum technology, but they don't know what crystal technology is. So I don't know if this resonates with you. We will see if I'm right about this. And I really feel no, they have no different technology. So they really believe the technology they use is the best technology in history. But when you dive into the energy of your team, then you will see that almost no one of them is using AI. I talk about the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Syrians, all the ancients over there. Minimum, they're using crystal technology. And I know, especially the Pleiadians from 5D, they use quantum technology too. So that's why they're so close to us. And they understand the AI very well now. What I know about them is the Pleiadians, they are very close to us. They're also using crystals mixed up with quantum. I feel they use both. And I feel some Syrian groups too, a few. They use crystals and quantum technology, both, yeah? But people like the Andromedans or the Arcturians, they all use crystals. Blue avians, they use crystal technology. The Lurans use crystal technology, or diamonds. Yeah, the diamond energy. So the higher you go the stairway, the more you embody the diamond energy. So you see, it's an endless journey. So that's what I see right now, but I'm not sure if it's true, okay? So I see the Pleiadians, they can assist us so good because they use quantum technology too, most of them, and they use crystals, and they are very good in hijacking into the AI. In 4D. Yeah, I talk about the AI God in 4D. The super AI, or however you want to label that, or master AI. So that's what I know. That's why they can help us so much. And I feel a few Syrians too. But the others, yeah, they all use crystal technology, which is completely free from AI, and even from quantum technology. I don't know if this resonates with you, but that's what I see at the moment. Okay, guys. So I think I will go offline now. You're so awesome, guys. Hey, wow, so many people were here today. So even when it was a different time and the live stream is different than expected, I was just talking and talking and talking and talking. I even didn't turn the music on. I realized this right now. There was no music, right? I was just blah, 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 blah. Even I forgot to turn the music on. I was so excited to go online, right? And I really forgot to turn it on. Oops. I hope it's okay. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, you donated, you say? Oh gosh. Yeah, I want to go offline now. Oh, I can check, but I think I will give you a refund now. I check because it's already almost 1 a.m. here. Actually, I really need some rest. I was awake the whole day. I woke up very early in the morning. So that's why actually I must go into sleep. Actually, yes, but I'm not tired for real. So I check it again and I see what kind of service you donated. Okay, when it's a short spirit guide reading, maybe I can do it for you today. But when it's a long one, I think then I must cancel. 1 second. I check it here. If I received the donation, 1 second. Yeah, good night. Good night. Yeah, Sarah Gibson donated. No, I must cancel it. I think it's a life energy healing. No, I didn't receive. I received no donation by you, but I received a donation by Sarah Gibson from another person. I just received her, and the others, no, it was yesterday. So let's see if Sarah Gibson is still here. She donated, 1 second, for 7 minutes ago. Yvonne, I didn't receive a reading for you. No donation at the moment, so I can do it again. So you are Sarah Gibson, really? I believe Sarah Gibson is a different person. Ah, okay. So, and for who is that reading again, please? I must, 1 second, scroll down. Okay, you say? For your wife, you say. So I do a reading for, not for Sarah Gibson, for your wife. Did I got it right? I hope so. So it's not for you, Sarah, for your wife. Okay. Let's see if I receive a message for her. I feel she's strong, she's grounded, she's very powerful. She has strong root chakra and a strong sacral chakra and a strong solar plexus chakra, what I feel. I feel she's in the process to open up her higher chakras. So, and I also feel her heart. Her heart is slowly opening too. So the message I get for her is, I feel a wall around her heart. It feels like here a wall. It feels like it's a wall to protect herself because I feel she faced a lot in her life. I don't know if I got it right what I see. She faced a lot in her life. And her time has come to break the wall down. So I feel you can help her at this. That she has faith again, that she trusts the process. Because I feel she is a person, she has problems to receive and to trust the divine process. And that's what I feel. I feel there are some experiences she had with people, and it's not easy for her to open up. That's what I feel for her. Yeah. And I feel you are together with her because I feel your energy is very wide open. I feel your heart chakra is very wide open. It's like you can support her and she can support you in grounding, because I feel she has a strong root chakra, a strong sacral chakra, and a very strong solar plexus chakra. So she can help you in grounding, what I'm getting, and you help her in activating her higher chakras. Yeah. I feel it's a very good connection. It's a soulmate connection I receive for you. So do I get more messages? To be honest, no. I feel I'm even not allowed to dive deeper into her energy because I feel she has a wall around her heart. So I can talk to her up to a certain point, but when it's too private, I feel she feels not comfortable with it because she needs that wall at the moment to feel safe. Yeah, she needs that, I see. And also a tip, it's important for her to make new experiences, especially with people, that she makes experiences with new people, with lovely people, people which love her, so that she really opens her heart again, or that she spends time with the animals or with nature and so on. So that's what I'm getting about her. It's important for her to make new experiences too, that the wall is slowly collapsing around her heart, because I feel it was necessary for her. She needed it, but now she doesn't need it anymore. It feels like, okay, when she keep the wall, it really holds her back in the process. So what I feel is that you can help her. You can guide her through the process. So because I feel you have a very wide open heart chakra. So do I get more messages for her? No, I feel the Pleiadians at this case. I feel the Pleiadians, they can help her very strong. Because Pleiadians, the ancients, are very amazing higher heart chakra healers, inner child healers. So when she works with their energy, she feels always very happy, energized, and joyful. And I feel that's what she needs now. So that's what I'm getting about her. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. So you're almost right. So thank you for letting me know before I go offline. So let's see if I received a donation from another person, but I will go offline now, guys. Yeah. So I talked a lot now. Yes, it was the only donation for today. Okay. Thank you so much. You are amazing yourself, Sarah. So please stand strong. Unite over and over again, the same message. Yeah, we will see each other as soon as possible again. It was much fun talking to you today. Maybe I will publish that live. Yeah, maybe the messages I shared are very informative for my YouTube channel too. We will see. Thank you so much, guys, and see you soon. Bye. Tschüss. Ciao, ciao.